But Jen and I wanted just to welcome you guys and then to give you some actionable steps to kind of kick off your coaching journey. Since I know everyone here is fairly new, even if you've been doing this for a couple of weeks, you are maybe just starting to kind of get your coaching legs up underneath of you and figure out, like, what do I do next? How do I even move forward from where I am right now? So, always first and foremost is going to be your journey. I know Jen jumped on with, oh my goodness. Okay, Deanna is brand new. That's awesome. Welcome, Deanna. That's so cool. And I don't know, coffee creamer, whatever it is that you guys, Jen's texting me. She's like, I hate my internet. But it does mean that you're going to show up authentically and you're going to stay engaged. You're going to stay accountable to your own journey, because that's where all of this is going to hinge from, because you can't invite people. You can't build a business. You can't really do anything with coaching if you aren't on your own journey. So, we always encourage people to begin getting results. That doesn't mean weight loss for everybody. Everybody is different. So for some people that may mean, some kind of mental health gain, some kind of muscular gain, whatever that is, but you're going to start getting results. So that means you're going to have to start noticing some changes. So take stock of where you are in your body, today, day one. And then you're going to kind of review that as you go along. And that's going to give you the material to share as you go through your journey. So I know, Jen, are you in a better internet spot now?
I hope so. I moved as close to the router as I can without sitting on it.
The router, like, right on the corner. You want to go over like the action steps that you and I had talked about?
Yes. So you guys, we just want to get you guys started quickly, kind of get you over the humps. Obviously, we're not going to throw you into a bunch of team pages. I think we both put you in our small baby team pages, but we have much bigger team pages. There's lots of trainings that you can do eventually, but like Danielle said, first and foremost is your journey, and then asking some friends to do this with you. So we're going to have you guys do some action steps tonight. You're going to make your list, if you have not brought your list, of people that know, love, and trust you that you want to invite on this journey with you right now. We're also going to help you come up with some ideas for putting that first social media post out that says, this is what I'm doing and this is why, and I want you to join me. So getting over that hump and getting that out there is going to be very hard. I posted mine and then I ran from my phone and texted my coach and said, okay, I did it. And you're going to do the same thing. And me and Danielle are going to be on there loving all over you, and it's going to be great. You can do hard things.
Yeah.
So that said yes for a reason. Go ahead,
right.
Danielle.
Well, and I mean, I feel like we all come into this, no matter when you start, with some kind of aspiration to do more than where you were the day before you started. So even if that means, you invite 3 or 4 people, whatever, just something more than what you did yesterday is what we're going to be encouraging you to do today. So like Jen said, tonight is going to be all about action. I'm assuming Deanna and Sherry, you guys have not done. Tyler, have you done a post on social media yet? I don't think I've seen one, but I could have missed it.
No, you didn't.
Then guess what you're doing? Oh, and my Kimberly's hopping on too. Yay. Okay, Kimberly is Erica Trout's Rockstar coach, Jen. She's
yay.
So like ran straight out the gate, killing it. So first things first, we are going to make a list of people, like Jen said, that love, and trust. Sometimes those people are going to be close to you kind of people. Sometimes those people, especially if you are, I don't know, somebody who has been posting about health and fitness for a while, maybe these are the people that have been following those posts anyway. Like maybe that had nothing to do with Beachbody, maybe you're into spin classes or MMA classes or whatever, but they're always the people who are encouraging and are, great job, Sherry, you're killing it. Even those people that you already know are watching you on your journey, you're going to want to write those people down. So I kind of want to give a time here. I don't know, what do you think? Like 3 minutes, Jen? You think that's good?
Yeah, because I know Sherry and Deanna, I talked to them a little bit about it today, about starting to think about those people that know, love, and trust them, that they want to ask them to do this with them to help them with their business, not necessarily for the other person. So I told them that we would kind of give them some ideas of things to say.
Right. And if you need ideas of who to invite, because I think sometimes that's, it's like all of a sudden you have to write this list and you can't, like, I have no idea. I don't know anybody anymore. Like, I have no idea anybody. So, I'm happy to kind of start brainstorming. There's a couple of different resources that we've used. But for me, I kind of start with my immediate circle. So, I think of my sister, my mom, my aunt that I'm really close with, those kind of people that I'm already very tight knit close. My best friends from college, I talk to them all the time. The people that you regularly are texting with for social reasons, that if you texted tomorrow and said, like, hey, I'm having a Pampered Chef party, you want to come? That would be a natural person to think about supporting your business here. And then just start widening that circle. Who are the next layer of people that you interact with? For me, that's my neighbors, and I live in a circle. We all socially interact. Those would be people that I would talk about.
Coworkers.
Coworkers, sorry.
Coworkers.
Um,
Children, kids. If you have older kids that are over 18, that are into health and fitness or would like to do this with you, do workouts with you, or even it's kind of fun, like you have family across the country. I have this sister, two sisters, one's up in Boston, I think, and one's in Florida, and they do the workouts virtually and text each other, and they're in our group together. So, and like I said, you're not necessarily going to invite them to do it for them, although most of the time they're going to benefit from them. You're going to ask them to support you in this new business and kind of be your first clients and help them and help you get results. And like Danielle and I are going to coach these people alongside of you. We're not just going to have you throw people in the group and expect you to coach them through their whole journey. That's how we run our groups. We mentor our coaches in our groups in addition to coaching our clients and our coaches. So don't be fearful that you're inviting people to do this and then you have to coach them before you even know really what you're doing. But the purpose of this is to kind of get you guys, get you out there, have some people to do this alongside, because it really is much more fun to do this with some other people. Getting some people some results right away is going to make you feel even better about what you're doing for yourself.
And, Jen and I will gladly, and that's going to be part of this call tonight, is giving you exactly what to say, because I think, where the brain block comes, where you ask, you're like asked to make this list of people that you can think of, then it's like, okay, so I figured out like 10 people. Now what? I don't know what to say. You stumble over your words. So that's, again, what Jen and I are here to help you overcome that obstacle, because we have different things, and you're going to tweak them and you're going to change them to make sure that they sound like you. But we want to get you over that hump, because so much of what I see in brand new coaches is this, like, I don't know if you call it like anticipation fear, where it's like, you're so excited, and you're just standing there like paralyzed, like, I don't know what to say. What do I do with my hands, kind of thing. So we want to help you get over that hump so that you can start, even if it's a no, you can start having the conversations and feeling comfortable talking to people about what you're doing. Because even if those people are not responsive in the beginning for whatever reason, whether that's they can't afford it or they aren't interested or whatever that reason may be, those people are now going to be watching you, and they're going to watch you get results, because they're going to be engaged in this community and you're going to be engaged in your journey. And so then month 2, month 3, those are going to be the people, the ones that said no in the beginning or not right now in the beginning. Those are going to be the people who end up joining you later on, because you've gotten results and you've proven that you're engaged in this. So.
And I muted everybody because there's some background noise. So if you need to unmute, just look for your little microphone and click on it. And it is a numbers game, guys. So I shared with Sherry and Deanna that you may invite 10 and you may get 1 to say yes. So just know that there may be some no's. There's going to be some people that don't respond, but that truly has nothing to do with you. It just is they're not ready to say yes yet. And until they say no, take me off your list, you keep them on your list and keep following up with them, because they will be watching.
Well, and I'll share the example. I share this, I feel like, in every new coach call, but it was so powerful to me. And it took that burden of, I'll air quote, rejection off the table, because I was so attached in the beginning of my business to, if they said no, they were saying no to me personally. And, there was a really wonderful National Wake Up Call. If you guys, I know that right now you're brand new and maybe you don't know about the National Wake Up Call, but it's one of my favorite training calls that Beachbody does. It's every Monday morning. It's just a call in or a podcast you can listen to, or you can watch it on Facebook. But there was a speaker on there one time that talked about how you can stand out on the corner every morning in a busy city and offer people coffee over and over and over. And you're going to get lots of people that say no, lots of people that are skeptical of you. Like, why is that chick offering me coffee? Like, I don't like coffee. I'm a tea drinker. I'm too busy for coffee. I don't have time. I don't have money. It's literally the exact same thing, but it has nothing to do with the person offering them coffee. But then you're going to find, the mom who's been up till 2 a.m. who is like, I will pay $1,000 for that cup of coffee. Just give me the freaking coffee right now. But you don't know that unless you stand on the corner and ask people if they want the coffee. This is no different. And again, it's not about you. Their response has nothing to do with you. It's all about them. So just getting over that initial hump of, they're rejecting me. They're saying no to me. I said something wrong. One of my favorite sayings is, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. If somebody needs this, you can't screw it up. So don't be afraid of screwing it up. You're not going.
Right. And you don't need to know everything before you start talking to people, because Danielle and I know everything. Just kidding. But we're here to help you every step of the way. We're still learning stuff. It's a learn as you go. So don't make the mistake that I did and feel like you can't talk to people until you know everything, because you're never going to know it all. And you really want some people to do this with you right now. It's just more fun. So hopefully you guys are writing your list. Are you guys reading your list as we're talking? You're being great and listening.
I was She's a good student.
She's used to doing her homework.
Yeah.
Deanna is too. Deanna's doing her nutrition certification.
How cool is that? Can you type in the chat box what certification you're getting, Deanna? I have my master's in nutrition, so I'm curious. Or you can unmute yourself.
Or let me see if I can unmute you. Maybe I can make it easier.
I'm just curious.
Okay. So, I'm just getting my nutrition and fitness certification through Stafford online.
Stafford, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's a big deal. It was very daunting for me to go back to school, because I promised my husband, I'll never get my master's. I'll never get that. I don't need that. And then all of a sudden I was like, no, I'm definitely getting that. I want that. That's really cool. So once you have your list, your next step is reaching out to those people. So I'd kind of like to give you guys a few minutes tonight to send some messages, because I think that what I found is, now you have this great list and then it's homework and then you don't do it. So I just kind of want to get over, rip the Band-Aid off and say, screw it. Let's just go ahead and you want to do 3 of them tonight, Jen?
Sure.
I feel like
three's doable, ladies.
Let me grab a little bit of, let's see. I'm going to grab a little bit of verbiage from my team page really quick, because I feel like it's just helpful.
Yeah, for sure. Your invite process. Yeah.
Especially in the very beginning, because you're just getting of course, I've got to figure out where that is. I really need to tag it or something so that I can always find it very quickly. Let's see. And you guys can start writing your, what I like to do is write it somewhere else, like in my notes section of my phone, or, if I'm on my computer, I'll write it in Word or something like that, so that I can copy and paste it over and over and over. And I just change it and tweak it for Whoever. Why can I never find this? The worst.
Do you want me to look in Quad Squad?
Well, I know it's in there too. I mean, I have it in Quad Squad. I have it in Team Nourish. I have it like everywhere, but
I've got it in Team Limitless someplace too. I know.
let me see if I type in. Okay, here we go.
Got it.
Ta-da. Nope, that's different.
Where is it?
I know, right? I feel so like unprepared. Let me look in the units. Danielle's, there it is.
Got it.
Yes. It's not the one that I'm thinking of. So I'll just retype it in the chat. That way it's just quicker. Okay, so I just typed it in there and it basically says, hey, and it's just a fill in the blank. And you've got to personalize this. You can't just blindly copy paste this to every single person, like in your Instagram list or Facebook list or whatever. But basically it's, hey, always use the person's name. Don't do a hey girl. Like that's super obnoxious. So like, hey, Sherry, how are you doing? How's? And I always try to include something personal because I never want, this is such a people and a relationship business that I never want this to come across as the only reason I reach out to people is because I want them to buy something from me, because that's not who I am as a person. So I wouldn't want to lead with that. So I would say like, how's your daughter doing in school or whatever, hey, I know this is kind of random, but I just started this new virtual coaching business and I'm looking for clients to be guinea pigs with me and get some results with me. I'm just starting this and I'm so excited. I thought about you because, and then I fill in the blank. And then I would say, can I send you some info on the boot camp I'm doing? So, and then I always put in the because thing. And it's not because I saw you eating at, I don't know, the buffet the other day and you look like you could really use this. It's always something like, I thought about you because you've always been so supportive and so kind, and I really love hanging out with you, or whatever the reason you thought, like, don't make up crap that isn't true. Like, be truthful and authentic to that, that person. So I thought about you because blank, can I send you some info on the boot camp I'm doing? I know Jen has an info sheet that she sends out for Team Limitless for their boot camps. And I know Team Nourished has the exact same thing. It's not something you need to create yourself. Use the resources that Jen and I have already created for our teams. And so when Sherry's friend Susie says, yeah, actually, can you send me some info on that? You have something to then send her. And I know what Jen's looks like because it's the exact same thing as mine. But it basically has, a little snapshot of what is a virtual boot camp, the enrollment options, and then, there's usually something at the bottom. Like mine says something, I know cost can be an issue. reach out to me if that's a concern of yours, and we'll talk about promo codes and whatnot. So, but I do want you guys to go ahead and send 3 of those really quick. But here's the other thing I want you to do, is this needs to go through the, I don't know how to explain this. Like, you need to contact this person in the way that you normally contact them. So if this is a girlfriend that you text all the time, don't go hide on her Facebook Messenger that you know she doesn't check. Just talk to her like a normal person. Like, if y'all text, send it through text. If y'all talk on Instagram, send it through DMs. If y'all talk on Facebook, send it through that. If you talk to this person regularly through email, send it through that. But you already know that that is a communication form that they use. So don't go hiding in alternate communication forms. I see that a lot. So go ahead and, oh, awesome. Okay. Sorry, I just saw your thing, Jen, that you had to step away. I saw that. It's my eyeballs. Okay, so go ahead and send those, and write in the chat box, or like give a little wave or something when you've sent all 3 of them, and then we'll kind of come back and do the next thing. Carrie, do you have a question?
Shoot. I was just seeing if I could do that while I'm using my phone watching you guys, so I didn't know if I could do it.
Yeah, you should just be able to swipe out of Zoom and go do what you need to do, and then come back.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, am I going to lose you? Okay.
You shouldn't.
Deanna had to go pick up her son, so she's going to send me her homework in the morning.
I know it's scary. It's hard to do this, but I feel like that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing, like you just got to get over it, because if not, you'll never do it. I'm the same way. I don't know. Jen has to talk me into doing stuff all the time. She's like, don't you want to grow your business? I'm like, yeah. Yes.
Skylar, you getting them sent out?
Yes, she is. Because the next thing we're going to do is equally as fun. It's the funnest call you ever did get on.
You didn't know we're going to make you actually do work tonight. Get it done.
It's 9 o'clock there, isn't it, Jen?
It is, yep.
I am going to find that other thing. It makes me mad when I can't. I need to figure out like how to save it somewhere so that it's always really easy to find.
Yeah, do you have a lot of files in your coach page? You could save it as a PDF and keep it there.
I could do that. I just remember I had typed it all out in different like comments.
Yeah. Let me see if Danielle, I have to step away to help them with something for homework real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
There is a bunch of like posts in Quad Squad in one of the units about how to share when you're first coming out. If you want to go.
I have
Okay.
that pulled.
Okay.
We got that one. Aha! Found it. Skylar, I'm going to tag you in this too. It's not necessarily for right now, but it'll give you like what's next. So kind of, all through the steps, because if you're sending them out, then people are going to respond. And again, they're going to say like, well, yeah, can you send me information? So then, okay, because my biggest fear in the beginning was, number one, just inviting. I mean, 100% didn't want to invite, didn't want to post, didn't want to do any other things. And I get it. Like, I totally get it. But nothing's going to move forward until we take action. But then I would take the action. And then it's like, well, crap, what do I do now? They said yes. And so then that fear, crept back up again. Like, oh, no, I'm going to say the wrong thing. I'm not going to explain it right. And so to me, the easier I can make this on you, it's just a rinse and repeat process.
You still working on invitations?
Yeah, I'm waiting for Sherry to finish up.
Oh, okay.
Are you done? Or did you send your 3?
I'm on my last one.
Okay.
They're like really long.
That's I'll go ahead and pull up the next. Okay. Make sure he's back. Skylar, y'all done too?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So moving on to the next thing, the next fun, scary thing that we're going to do tonight. Yay. And I can already tell this is going to be great. So the next thing you're going to do is do your coming out post. Ta-da! Woo-hoo! I know. You're going to come out and it's going to be great and it's going to be scary. And like Jen said, you're going to post it. And since the nice thing is, guys, it's not, Sherry, you're in Oregon, right? Is that what I heard?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's not quite late-ish for you, but Skylar, it's late-ish for you. So easy peasy. What you're going to do is you're going to post, you're going to go to bed or do whatever else you need to do. You're not going to pay any attention to it. So I know, Skylar, you mostly interact with people on Instagram, right? Facebook. Okay. Even easier. And Sherry, I don't know if you're mostly Facebook or Instagram, but wherever, what is it? Facebook, both. Okay, good. Then you can do both. Very easy. I'm going to screen share. There is a document and we're going to go ahead and craft this now so that you don't have to think about it. Because again, just like the invitation thing, if I, excuse me, if I let you sit on this, if Jen lets you sit on this for too long, you're not going to do it. So we're going to do it now. You don't need to overthink it. You don't need to over edit it. You can do whatever you need to do, but you're going to write it and you're going to post it tonight and you're going to leave it alone. And I know it's scary, but you just got to do it and get it out there. So this one, there's 2 different examples of posts, but I really think this one. I'm nervous to share. So I love the formula. First off, it has to be a picture of you. No beach crap. No anything else. Got to be a picture of you. Skylar, you have results already. So you're going to put in, you don't have to, I'm not going to make you do a side by side yet because I know you, but you got to do something. So got to be a picture of you. Find a cute one that you've taken in the last, couple of months, whatever. But you're going to take a cute picture. Then, can be something like this. Something like this. This girl, just some rando picture of herself. She's just sitting there, stand there. This is a side-by-side one. I will tell you, side-by-sides typically do a lot better because you're already showing results. But since we want you just to go ahead and get this out, I kind of just want you to go ahead and pick a different picture that you've already got. What you're going to talk about why you're so excited, what made you want to start coaching, share that you get to help others do it too, and a call to action. So I'm actually going to copy paste this into, where's the chat? There we go. In chat here. Oh, you're not gonna let me do it, are you, Cooper? Bummer. I don't know. Jen, if you're able to, you might be able to. But you're basically just going to say, and don't be shy about saying you're nervous, that it kind of makes you want to barf. I say that a lot in my posts that kind of make me want to barf. Be you. Like, don't be someone other than yourself. Just say, like, I kind of want to puke writing this. I've got to go back and find mine. I've been a coach for almost it'll be 5 years next month. And I'm sure I did a coming out post in the very beginning. Oh, I know I did, but mine was really long. It doesn't have to be long. Mm-hmm. Mine talked about, like, my husband and I mean, it was a whole big thing.
Mine had to be a video, which was even harder.
Do a video, guys. But this is really a super easy way of doing this. I'm nervous to share this. You don't have to even put maybe, but you've seen some posts about my fitness journey. I would even say, like, maybe you haven't seen any posts about my fitness journey, but that's because I haven't wanted to share it, or like I just got started, Sherry. But I'm co-hosting a private online accountability group. I'm looking for 3 people who want to transform their bodies. I don't know. This doesn't sound anything like me, like never before. And you don't even need to leave your house. Sounds amazing. I know I felt the same. No quick fixes, just good old fashioned hard work. That's a really good one. Friends and family. I'm so excited, nervous, happy, anxious, all the feels. A lot of you have seen me post regularly about, like, maybe, my kids, my dog, my, whatever it is you already post about. I love this. I am beginning by being an apprentice coach in my first fitness challenge. I love that. Skylar, yours would say, like, I'm 2 weeks into, this online boot camp, and then I'm loving it because you have results. So I would go ahead and put your results in there. I'm already down 5.5 pounds. I'm, loving the energy that I have, whatever it is that you're loving. I've decided to become an online health and fitness coach, which means I'm going to be working on myself and helping others work on them. I'm beyond ready to start this journey. More posts to come. I would leave off the part about message me if you're interested in hearing more. I would do something that's more like, for me, no quick fixes, just good old fashioned hard work. 30 minutes of a day will tone your body. Follow clean eating meal plan. Message me or drop a yes or whatever. I'm going out on a limb here, but would anybody want to join me? I could use all the support I could get. I love that. It's more fun together. Drop an emoji, piece some of these together that makes it sound like you,
Okay.
Yeah. Sherry, I shared this document with you in your welcome email, so you should be able to open it up and copy and paste. And again, don't use their specific lingo, like Danielle said. Grab some from here and there and just make sure it sounds like your voice. Like, I know you want to do something short and sweet, so.
Right.
Okay.
One of the things that, and Sherry, because you're so new, this may work really well for you. One of my newer coaches who's seeing a ton of success. She put this picture of herself with like an excited face up. And, I think it was from like a photo shoot like a year ago. And it was like, the super excited face. And then she said like, oh my gosh, big things are coming. And she had already done some personal training a long time ago. So she was like, all y'all who liked my personal training before, get ready to come into your living room.
Okay.
Something like that,
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to plug in my phone. My battery keeps getting low.
I'm gonna post these in this one.
Also, we're probably going to wrap up in the next few minutes. Danielle and I had talked about doing a new coach Facebook pod, doing a Facebook thread with all of you guys in it, so we can share resources like this quickly with all of you in one place. It's also could be another, just a smaller community. If you like, tomorrow when you start getting people responding to your invitations or responding to your post, you'll be like, now what? And you just come into the thread and say, now what? and Danielle and I will be there. Of course, Danielle's on Hawaii time, so I might be responding first, if that's okay. I mean, Danielle and I, got each other's back in all things. You can text her at midnight EST and she'll respond. I'll have been asleep for 3 hours. So that's just the way that we work our businesses. We're here for everybody. And the pod is for you guys to just kind of get to know each other, get to know us, and just for a place to go to for quick answers and help along here. You still have all the resources of the team pages, but just a quick place for us to drop scripts. Like Sherry, if you send one out that's really working, you can drop it in that Facebook thread for others to try to tweak and use. But we just want it to be a place where Danielle and I can come support you all together and help you move your businesses forward and your own journeys, because we'll be asking questions about your own journeys. Danielle keeps me on track all the time on my own journey, and I do likewise.
Yeah.
So is that something you guys think would be beneficial?
Yeah.
A Facebook thread? Okay. Okay. I'm going to call it the Rising Rock Stars. Does that sound good? You like it? Skylar, thumbs up? Or do you want a better name? Skylar, you got a better name? I'm game.
Rising Rock Stars sounds good to me.
Rising Rock Stars.
Yeah.
And we can share the script from tonight. We can also share the document from tonight in there so that it's all in one place for you guys. All right.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it to where it'll let me post it. It's only like posting parts of the links for whatever reason.
Mm.
I'll figure it out. There we go.
Let's see. Let me go ahead and create that thread now.
Yeah, you got that?
Yep.
Yeah, this way. Well, you're creating that thread, Jen, but Skylar or Sherry, did y'all have any questions before we hop off tonight?
No. So, it's loud. So we'll be able to share with them a link or something? Okay.
Yeah, so Jen, I know, you're in Team Limitless. That's a hard thing to say, Limitless page. Limitless page. I know she just posted it, maybe even I saw it get bumped up.
Are you talking about the virtual bootcamp information?
Hold on. Say it again.
Are you talking about the virtual bootcamp information?
Yes. I assume that's what you're talking about, right? Like what to send next when they say like, yeah, I am interested.
Right.
Yep. I see in Team Limitless where Jen tagged you in it. So it's in like right up top.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can just download that and send it directly to them as an image.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Super easy. Yay.
Now, I usually, Sharon, you and I talked about this, and Danielle, I think you and I are on the same page. Typically, if people say they're interested, I might say, that's fantastic. I'd love to send you some information. What goals are you looking to work on, just to kind of get that door open? You're still going to send them the same information, but I always like to have an idea what they're trying to work on so that I can specifically partner things in those bundles to their goals.
Yeah. And I do the exact same thing. Thank you for mentioning that, Jen. Yeah, I always, when they respond back, I say, that's awesome. Like, what makes you interested in this? What was it about this that piqued your interest? And then, if they'll come back with whatever they're going to come back with. And then when I send that image or, however you're going to send it as an image, and then say, based on what you shared with me, you might want to check out option 2, or you might want to check out option 3, because then again, you're directing them, but you're still giving them lots of options, or not lots, but a few options to consider.
Okay.
Right.
Awesome. Well, Skylar, I cannot wait to see your comment.
Yeah.
If you haven't done it by tomorrow night, I'm coming after you.
Yeah,
Is
it might
that the
be
deadline?
That's a good deadline. It's probably going to be tomorrow night. I have to work until midnight, so I don't know about tonight.
Good. You have so much time to write it then.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
But
start
don't
now.
overthink it. Don't overthink it.
That's the problem. So
Skylar, say it from the heart. It's going to mean more. Don't overthink it. Whatever you're
No.
thinking right now, put it on paper, put it in your sticky notes, and then just send it tomorrow.
yeah,
Don't be an overthinker.
I've been
As a
told that my whole
recovering
life.
overthinker, I'm a recovering overthinker.
Yeah.
Always on Jen, like, just freaking stop and do it. Like,
Right? Just take
It's
action.
easier
Just
said
do
than
it.
done. It's easier said than done.
it is. But I'm telling you, that book we're reading in our boot camp next month, Skylar, the 5-second rule,
Mhm.
so helpful. Like, just
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, post it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, write it. Like, just give yourself that countdown, because again, it's that anticipation paralysis that just kills it. I mean, there's no, and I know, again, it's easier said than done,
Yeah.
but it's not. Once you start getting in that habit of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, push play on the workout. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, eat the vegetable instead of the Reese's cup. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
right? I can't have them in the house. They got to stay away. Davin knows. He's over there playing Legos. He's like, yeah, she can't have Reese's cups. I have no shame about it. I used to be so shame-filled about the fact that I had no self-control about it. Now I'm like, nope, I ain't got self-control about it. Keep them away from me. I will eat them all in a closet by myself.
I guess it's just social media. That's just the hard part. It is.
Yeah, but once you start influencing it instead of you letting it influence you, changes the game. You get to be a positive light out there that isn't there already. All right. Well, I'm going to go hop off and get my kiddos ready for what's next. So,
Okay.
bye.
Thank you.
Have a good
Oh,
one.
let's take a picture real quick. You guys, I just created the thread. Danielle can add for people. I added the little script here and also the Google document. So we'll make sure that the latecomers get their 3 invites out and their post. Send us a text, send us a message in that thread so we can all go love on you on all level to everybody else. So like Skylar, when Sherry puts hers up tonight, take some time to go share her some love, friend her on Facebook, and just
I'll do
share
it.
the love.
Okay.
All right. Look at the camera, we're smile.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right, guys.
In that picture.
Bye.
Sure. Good night, guys. Every Wednesday, 8:30, we'll be here. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank y'all. Bye, guys. Thank y'all.
Bye.